Hey everyone, welcome back for another video. Today I'm going to be bringing you into my kitchen and sharing with you my from scratch ranch dressing recipe. So before we get started making the dressing, let's go ahead and go over some of the ingredients that you're going to need for this recipe. You're going to need sour cream, mayonnaise, either store-bought or handmade is fine, milk, lemon juice, garlic powder, onion powder, salt and pepper, dill, and parsley. So now let's go ahead and jump into getting the ranch dressing put together. Grab a bowl and a whisk. Now for this you can also use a regular glass bowl and a hand mixer or a stand mixer. Whatever you have on hand or whatever you prefer using will work just fine. You're gonna need a storage container for your salad dressing when it's finished. I just usually use a mason jar with a reusable lid. An old salad dressing container that's been washed and ready will work just fine as well. And our ingredients. So to get started, we're going to take 1 cup of sour cream and put it into our mixing bowl. And there's a couple different ways you can do this. A lot of people prefer to put dry ingredients in their bowl first. I usually put wet ingredients. I find they always incorporate a little bit better. But either way you want to do it will work just fine. So to that 1 cup of sour cream, you're going to add a 1/2 cup of mayonnaise. Again, you can use store-bought, you can use homemade, either will work. Then you're going to add a 1/2 cup of milk. Now I'm using just organic grass-fed vitamin D milk, but whatever you have on hand will work. All right, now once you have all of those put into your bowl, you're going to add a juice of a 1/2 lemon. Now you can add regular lemon juice that you squeeze from a lemon. You can also use store-bought lemon juice, which is what I'm using today. So this is 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, or again, the juice of a 1/2 lemon. 1 teaspoon of salt. This is pink Himalayan salt. 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. 1 teaspoon of onion powder. Then you're going to take a 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper. You can also use white pepper if you prefer. 1/2 teaspoon of dill. Now if you really don't love the flavor of dill, you can cut this down to a 1/4 teaspoon. It really just depends on what your taste preference is. As well as a 1/2 teaspoon of parsley flakes. Once you have all those put into your bowl, you can either use a wooden spoon, you can use a spatula, or a mixer. Any of the above will work. And you're going to go ahead and just whisk all the ingredients together. I usually prefer to wait 12 to 24 hours to use it. I find that the flavors really meld together a lot better. If you're making ranch dressing in a pinch, you can definitely use it as soon as you're done mixing everything together. And that's it. That's all there is to this homemade ranch dressing recipe, and it tastes so delicious. It's just like store-bought. Now the finished recipe yields about 2 cups of dressing, so if you need or want more than that, you can always double the recipe, or you can half it as well if you don't need that much. But here in our house we go through quite a bit of dressing for salads and for my kids for snacks, for dips with their vegetables. So this is usually the size of the recipe that I make at one time. So store your ranch dressing in an airtight container in the refrigerator for up to 2 weeks.